Hey folks, welcome to Market Intraday Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. This video for Thursday, July 14th, 2011 is brought to you by Realtic. Alright guys, we have tons to discuss today. Markets are going crazy. There have been some great calls. Look at the bounce off my master level here. This is a major gap fill that I'll show you on the 60-minute chart. I just called it out as a bounce play right here. And again, beautiful move to the upside. Good for literally 50 cents, if not 60 cents here. From this pivot low to this bounce. And by the way, this is a head and shoulders pattern that played out that I called out as well. That is a beautiful maneuvering pattern today. Up, down, all around for profits galore. It has been an amazing trading day. First of all, taking great profits on 3M. Let me put up 3M. Had this in the research center short on the hot charts and alerts. On the gap down today, it hit target. My short was at 98.05. The cover price today, 94.75 on the initial gap down today. It was a beautiful trade. Good short right there. In addition, Google's been short. We wanted to move out of it today, obviously, because they have earnings after the bell. Look at the fall today on Google. Very, very nice short. My short trigger was at $545.50. $545.50. The low of the day, $528.35. So again, major money being made here. And remember, free trial of the research center, free trial of the chat room. Just go to the website and sign up. There's no obligation. You're not charged until the end if you don't cancel it first. If you cancel it first, you never charge. Simple stuff. All right. Now again, take a look at here. I just moved out of the Qs. Qs again was on the short side as well. That I basically broke even on. I shorted that a little early testing the waters, but nonetheless it was a great cover because it came right in at the gap, the entry price right there, and look at the bounce since then. So that was an obvious move out on the Qs. Great trade there. By the way, bottoming tail on the Qs. I would not be surprised if the markets go back to positive by the end of the day. So we'll see how that plays out. But in any case, let's go back to the SPY. Let's talk about my inverse head and shoulder call here. And again, let me start from the very beginning. This is what the chart looked like this morning in the chat, and what I said to people in the chat room, I said, hey, listen, you have an inverse head and shoulders here, which is a bearish trigger. Look at this. Shoulder right here, head right here, and shoulder right there. Where's your neckline? Let's talk a little bit about the neckline. Where would your neckline be? You connect your necklines here. This is your breakdown point. When you take out this line right here, that's when it's in play. This was your short right there. Look at the fall that you get. You get a collapse, bear flag in spirit of, and a collapse down. Look at the markets ripping higher here. Whoa. Spiders actually might be a little bit of a pullback right off the 20, but I'm not getting in the way here, guys. This is a dollar bounce off my master gap fill level right here. Holy cow, money making galore today in the markets. This is nuts right now. Markets, again, are just down 23 cents. We were down almost $1, basically over $1. Check that. Now we're down 22 cents on the SPY. You're hitting this level. Look at this back test line from the neckline. This is your neckline. You just did a back test into the 20. Again, you could have shorted it there. I'm not personally doing it right now. There could be some sort of announcement going on. The bounce here is humongous. Absolutely humongous. And again, good job for all of you that moved out of the Qs short, the F3M short, the Google short today for profits at these low levels. That is exactly what you have to do. You have to manage your points, you have to manage your trades, and be aware of everything going on in the market right now, the way things are. Good pullback off the 20, though. You definitely could have shorted that. It would have been a nice profit as well. Either way, head and shoulders pattern working out. Pivot low right here. Let's go to the 60-minute chart. Check this out, guys. See this gap fill right here? Draw that line right across, and look at what you get. You don't get a better gap fill than that going back to the 29th of June. 29th of June. And just a reminder, folks, there's a free trial for everyone to take. No obligation. All right, go to In the Money Stocks, check it out. Get the calls inside the research center that have been making our members 90% profits, meaning that out of every 10 calls, 9 are going to be winners or neutral. And again, every once in a while, everyone has a loser. We're no different. But again, I'll tell you this right now. There is no hedge fund out there batting 90%. No hedge fund, no mutual fund. Even Goldman Sachs, who controls the markets, at best, they're batting 90%. So come and join us, and again, learn from the pros. Learn the master proprietary techniques that we utilize in everyday trading to make money. Okay, let's go back to the charts. Let's go to the daily chart. Look at this. This was my second target. I called this out as much as a week or two ago. I said your first target's your 50 moving average. Second target is your 20 moving average. I went over that last night in the video. For those of you that are in the research center that, again, are watching this free video on YouTube, right there. Did I not call that last night? Pivot number 2, that's your target. I said I'd move out of my Qs trade right there at the break even because you're probably going to bounce. Bam, target number 2 has been hit. Another amazing call here at In the Money Stocks. You can be making money left and right. I mean, the scalping environment during this Options X Whipsaw Wednesday has been unbelievable. in the day trading realm, and again in the swing trading realm, it has been just as good. Amazing stuff. Jeez, crazy stuff. All right, guys, let's go over a couple other things. What's going on here? It's all about the dollar. Bernanke coming out today, and take a look at the dollar falling here. Dollar getting hammered, but again, even doesn't make up for the big bounce that we're seeing in the markets here. But what really happened today? Yesterday, Bernanke comes out and says maybe we'll do QE3. Today, he says no, we're not going to do QE3. So markets again. That's exactly why the dollar shot higher here, and the markets tanked. Essentially, people got freaked out. No QE3. Dollar goes up. Markets go down. You guys know how the rest goes. All right, so again, look at this little fall here. That's enough to rally the markets off the lows. But again, you put into the charts, the 20 moving average on the daily, you put a couple of these other things, plus the dollar dropping. That's the recipe for a monster bounce, which we just got on the markets. Wow. Things are going nuts here, guys. And again, there's going to be more volatility into the end of this week. You want to get involved. We have trades going on left and right here. And again, be ready for the next ones. I'll post them in the hot charts and alerts as we get them. Pro Trader watches, find out what the pros are looking at. Hidden gems plays continue to be longs in this market environment, and they're all up, folks. They're up, and they're making money. Why? Because I know how to find the small caps that are going to make you money. You know, again, I personally think the members in the money stocks, the smartest investors out there. Why? Because they joined us, they learned from us, and now they're profiting. Too many people out there don't know. They don't know what they're doing, and again, they give away their money. But again, nothing I can do about it other than just teach our members and make sure that they're profiting. Let's go back to the spiders. Spiders coming back in. Great pullback off the neckline. Notice again how the neckline is where this market went, and it coincided with the 20. Again, very, very big pullback. Market's coming back, but still, I think you have a short-term bottom in this market. I wouldn't be surprised if the market ends flat to positive by the end of the day. I said that actually earlier today. I said the sell-off starting a little bit early to our members. Even though you have a head and shoulders pattern that probably plays out, which it did here, I still think you could easily move back up and at least close flat on the day by the end of things here. All right, so we'll continue to watch and see how that all plays out. But fantastic stuff going on here left and right, guys. Keeping me on my toes, keeping me making profits, and keeping our members in the profit zone. All right, first off, let's take a look at a couple other things. We looked at the dollar. GLD, let's take a look at gold today. Gold is having a decent day. It's not a big day, but it's had such a big run lately. If I zoom out on the GLD chart, look at this run up from basically 44 bucks all the way to 55 or so today. High of the day, 155.24. I actually noted to the chat room today that above 55 was a decent shorting level. I thought it would come in, and it actually did do that beautifully. You can see this little bit of a dump here. A lot of people shorted in the intraday stock chat and made some great money. SLV is having a okay day as well. That dumped earlier today, but has rebounded. Now it's coming in again a little bit towards the end of this trading session into the early afternoon period here. A couple other things to go over. Small caps continue to be in play. One small cap I want you all to be watching here, folks. Keep an eye on ZSTN, small cap China play here. This one's low end of the chart, hasn't had a big run. It tried to make a run up here to 285 and a 50 moving average. It tagged it, now pulled back. If this gets back to the 50, this is going to go ballistic in my opinion and go through. Be ready for that one. That's my one little tip here towards the end of the day. Again, the key to this play is that the markets stabilize and get a bounce. Tomorrow's Friday. Very likely we will see a pause day in the markets tomorrow, regardless of what happens today. If today rallies back to the flat line, then you could actually see tomorrow being a positive day. So it's all about what happens towards the end of the day. We have our members on point. We'll be giving out trades, if any arise in the afternoon, to the swing traders in the research center. Obviously, I'll be doing the nightly video covering all the levels in the charts this evening. And again, it's been unbelievably fun. Going back to the SPY here, let's take a look. SPY, again, good bounce, but also a good pullback off this high level. This level, notice how the charts have worked so well today. This is why it's so great, guys. We've been using the charts to literally dictate everything in our trading intraday on the spiders. And again, notice how you came down, red line right here. All right, bam, bounce. Then you go to the head and shoulder neckline. Bounce. Then you go through, you go right into this dual moving average, two moving trend lines, and get a bounce. Then you go down, your gap fill, you get a bounce all the way up. And again, just follow the levels. We give these levels on the charts in the intraday so people can literally just sit there and trade off of them all day. Now, I give play-by-play, I give out my calls, I give out exactly what we do here, but you can actually just trade off directly off the lines here in the intraday stock chat. And again, I give swing trades in the chat room. I give it all in the chat room, really. So I encourage you to come check that out as a free trial, too. Might as well do both free trials as long as you're doing one. All right, in any case, bottom line is there's more profits to be made. This afternoon I'll be in the chat room making calls. Come get them. Let's make some money. Take care, guys.